In the previous video, we looked at a very basic teleportation functionality that you can build into your Minecraft maps. We used that command block down there, and we used base plates, or the pressure plate, in order to trigger the command block. So in this video, we're going to have a look at how we can add a second command block, and we're also going to make it look a little bit more attractive, because right now that teleportation functionality isn't really great. So let's get stuck into the next tutorial about adding teleportation to your Minecraft Education Edition map. I'm outside Farmer Bunce's house from the fantastic Mr. Fox map, and this is going to be the next location that I'm going to build a teleport station for. So I'm here because I'm looking at the X, Y, and Z coordinates at the top left hand of my screen. 29875 So they're the coordinates I'm going to need to program into my teleportation. This teleportation device is going to be a little bit more sophisticated, and it's going to look a lot nicer. I've already placed my two command blocks down, one layer down into the ground, because I'm going to cover them up so you can't see them. They don't look very nice. I've also already put my pressure plate down. If I step on it, you can hear and you can see that it's moving up and down. Now remember, the pressure plate is itself a redstone trigger. It will emit a redstone pulse, but I need to carry that pulse to these command blocks. And to do that, I'm going to use some redstone powder. To find it, press the letter E on your keyboard and just type in the word red. There's a lot of red stuff here, but the redstone powder is that little item just there. Pop that into your tool belt so that you can come back and lay some redstone powder down. The purpose of that powder is to connect the single charge that this pressure plate will produce, and that single charge is actually going to go one block down, one block across, one block up through those grass blocks. But those directions aren't going to go anywhere unless I put some redstone powder down here. When I step on it, you can see the redstone powder lights up. Alright, now I need to put the commands into the teleportation block. And I get to do two. So one of them is going to teleport, and the other one, well, let's see. Again, /TP at nearest player, and then I'm going to add the coordinates. To find out what other commands you can use in the command blocks for Minecraft Education Edition, I found this website really useful. You can get here using this web link, but keep in mind it is case sensitive. You've got to add the capitals where there are capitals. So there are lots of different versions of Minecraft, as you can see: Java, Pocket, Nintendo, and here, Education Edition. So you want to find the commands that are supported by Education Edition. Once you're on the website, click on Commands and Cheats here on the left hand side, and this is a list of commands that are available to you. So scroll through and see what you can build into your game. You can see that's where I got the TP command from, the teleport. Now, what else is there that I could do here to make it interesting? Here's an interesting one: how to use the effect command. Effects are things that happen to players, and they have different effects. So I'm wondering, maybe I could be a little bit cheeky, and if the students use the teleport instead of walking, maybe we can add some kind of a consequence. Let's click on the effect command. I can check first of all that it's available under the Education Edition version. Yes. Now that I know that it's available, let's have a look at what the command should look like. If I scroll down to effect command and click on the Edu version, it will give me the syntax, or how I should write the code. Here it is: \effect, and then the player, and then the effect. It's quite simple. If I want to add seconds, amplifier, or true or false, these are optional, but the player and the effect are the things that are really important for me to know right now. So what kind of effects could I include? Let's have a look at Minecraft effects. Under definitions, effect is the name of the potion effect to add. Let's have a look at what kind of effects there are. I could make them blind for a short amount of time because of teleportation. I could give them haste and make them walk really fast. If the world that they were in was on survival, I could make them hungry, and that would force them to automatically find food really quickly. Or perhaps I give them lots of health. Maybe I make them invisible once they teleport. Here's an interesting one. Nausea. Let's make them nausea. After all, from teleportation, don't you get ill from teleporting? Okay, I'm back at the location where I've built my second teleport station, and I've put the commands into one command block to teleport, and in the second command block I have put my effect command. So notice \effect, the nearest player, and then the effect that I've chosen is nausea. This is going to be fun to see what the students do when they teleport, but I need to test it out. So if I put my pressure plate down, then and step on it, I should teleport and be nauseous. Oh dear, here we go. So now that I've arrived at the house, you can see that the nausea effect has been applied to me. The default time for this is 30 seconds. On the right hand side, you can see a tiny icon of, I guess it's a stomach, feeling all green and queasy. On the right hand side at the top there. This effect will wear off in a second, but it makes walking around a little bit difficult. Okay, it's worn off, and I know that both of my command blocks are issuing those commands correctly. Let's go back and make it look a little bit more interesting. While I'm building this teleport station and making it a bit more interesting, I don't accidentally want to step on the pressure plate. So I'm actually going to smash it. I know that it works, and now I'm not accidentally going to trigger the teleport, because I've done that a few times now. It's a bit annoying. So let's hide these blocks and make it a bit more interesting. I can't place anything directly on top of the command block. So if I right click and try and place this grass on top of it, it just brings up the commands. So place blocks on the sides of blocks opposite, and that's how you can cover the bump. And that's my teleport station. Looks a bit more interesting than this one just here, doesn't it? So let's just make sure that in all of my changes, I haven't actually broken it. Okay, so it doesn't work. One of these blocks isn't conducting redstone like it should. I think it might be the glowstone that I put underneath the pressure plate. Smash, smash. Let's put grass back here, because now that grass worked, and pressure plate. Let's try again. As with all STEM.T4L activities, please join us in either Twitter, the closed Facebook group, or the Department of Education Yammer to share your Minecraft Education Edition journey. Can't wait to hear what your kids are building.